Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Going back to North Park for some collab action. North Park and Fidens. This is, I don't know if this label is going to show up well since it's bright yellow. Steve Fu. If you guys don't know Steve, he is the head brewer and the man that makes the magic at Fidens. If you guys have had Fidens beers and you're fans, he is the dude that brews the beer that you love. And he is a freaking super awesome guy. Steve has spent some time on the West Coast as of late and has fallen in love, I think, with the New School West Coast IPA from what I've chatted with him just briefly about. And this is a variant of Hop Fu, the best San Diego IPA in the game, in my opinion. This is a triple dry hopped West Coast IPA, 7.4%. It says batch 600 on the label. And it is hopped with this label with this light out here. Freestyle Nelson, Strata, Mosaic, Citra, and Amarillo. I mean, those are all the best hops. I mean, you could swap out Amarillo for Galaxy, I guess, if you want to do 5 best hops of all time, but those are, that's some serious heat right there in this can. So, canned on August, black print on a black thing. August 9th, I think that says. Today is the 20th. Hashtag Team Old IPA. Let's get into it. I'm loving that North Park is doing all these variants on Hop Fu. I'm here for it. We reviewed NZ Fu, and they just did Double Fu, which we'll be drinking next. I think triple dry hopped Hop Fu is coming out next week. Like, they're just, North Park is releasing fire, and I am here for it. So yeah, a huge North Park fan. I mean, if you like West Coast IPAs, they're the best in the game, I think, at least in Southern California for sure. I've talked about North Park a bunch in other videos, so let's get into it. This beer is crystal clear. There's a chill haze on it, but it's got that green like hop hue. You could tell this beer is super hopped. Bubbles in the glass, but the head is sticking around. That is par for the course for all these crazy, heavily hopped New School West Coast IPAs. I say it every time I review one of them. The head does not stick around. It's wild. I don't know the, like, what is the word? I was gonna say I don't know the physics behind that. I don't know like why the head doesn't stick around. I don't know if it's just like it's so hop saturated with hop oils that there's just no head retention. I don't know. So we are using Fidens glassware for Steve. Let's shove our fat nose in it. See what it's got. Oh my gosh, it's like hop salad. It's fruity, it's dank, it's earthy, it's spritzy. Oh my goodness gracious. It is like, it's wild, like all the different things you're smelling. There's like, it's like it's like sweet tangerine juice with like that juice box kind of a vibe. It's earthy, yeah, dank, a little bit like even like a floral thing. But so fucking tropical fruity. Oh my gosh, this beer smells ridiculously good. Whew. So this is what I was talking about when we reviewed Sliced at that 5%. They called it a functional IPA. Like that beer smelled really, really good. But like when you bump up a beer from 5% to something like this at 7.5%, like it's just so much more intense and just saturated. It's crazy. Oh, take my pants off. It smells great. Cheers. Gosh, that beer is good. That is just, this is West Coast fucking fire. So we drank NZ Fu last night, and that beer was awesome. But I think this beer with Mosaic, it just adds this level of dankness that wasn't like as present in the NZ Fu. And that's not to say that beer was bad or whatever. I just think when you add that layer and that depth of that flavor, it brings out all the tropical fruit notes so much more. Because that sweetness from the fruit, like the fruits that you're getting on the front of your tongue, it kind of just balances perfect on the back end. You get that blue, gosh, it's fucking just so dank and bitter, like middle of your tongue. I love it. But you're getting like that tropical fruit like stone fruity, kind of a peachy vibe right on the front of your tongue. That mosaic gives you that blueberry kind of a sweetness. But as soon as it hits the middle of your tongue, it's like that sweet kind of tangerine thing that you were smelling. It's pithy tangerine, like pithy citrus, maybe like even sort of like a ruby red kind of a grapefruit thing. And it just continues with like that tangerine, like California cutie juice. And on the finish of that, it just goes bitter, dank, a little bit of floral, like such an awesome balance with all the crazy like fruit notes with that. It gives you that old school kind of IPA vibe, but in this new school format. So I've had a lot of the Hop Fu cans between, you know, Hop Fu, Disciples of Fu, NZ Fu, all these like via Triple Fu. This is one of the best variants, I think, but it's probably because I love all of these hops. This is fucking delicious. World-class stuff. So Steve, you should be proud of this beer. The fact that your face is on this can, I'd be stoked on it. So that is Steve Fu. I'm hoping you guys here in Southern California got a lot of cans of this. It'll be fun to talk to you guys, see what you thought about it. And North Park ships in California, so if you're in Northern California and you're wanting some of the best new school West Coast IPA, get on that North Park train. They'll ship beers to you up there. So this is absolute fire. I love it. That's it. I'm out of here. See you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.